and welcome to my little corner of YouTube. I hope you're enjoying your day today. It's good to see you all. If you're new and don't know me, I am also known as Birch. I have been doing scam baiting for over 2 years, but only just recently started putting them up on Facebook. So I'm going through some changes here on this channel. Hopefully they're good. We'll see. I'm just figuring things out along with you all. In today's episode, I deal with a young man who was so angry and uptight that I have to try to help him let it go. Did it work? I don't know. You be the judge. So, as always, grab your favorite seat, get a nice warm drink, and cuddle up by the fireplace as I regale the tale of the time that I had to teach Tom Ellis to let it go. It was sometime on what I'm pretty sure was a rainy November afternoon that I came across Tom Ellis's private page, and he had a post. I don't remember what the post was, but I had said, "Now if only you could make that word salad of a sentence make sense, dear Bobo." So he came back to me and said, "I appreciate your likes and comment on my fan page, and it's really nice to have fan like you. I have tried several times to send you the friends request, but it's not been processed. Do you mind trying from your side, my dear fan? Love heart, love heart. Text me privately here, sweetheart. I miss, period, your love." Oh, brother, you've missed many things. So, normally I wait for them to come to me, but sometimes the mountain must come to Muhammad. And so I indulged, and I started with Tom Ellis' private page. And I said, I don't think you tried hard enough. "Why do you say that?" And I reminded him that little blurb that we started with in the beginning. "Yeah," was his response, which I don't quite understand what that meant, and I don't think he understands what that meant. Because it's not hard for a smart person to figure out how to message. So I think you're just lazy, because honestly, it's not that hard. It really isn't, folks. "You saying this, I have a feeling that you are not a true fan of mine." Well, I'm not a true fan of his, that's for sure. I mean, Tom Ellis is great, but this guy, not so much. He's a mook. "Facts don't care about feelings," I informed him, which really gets his goat. "So, I guess you just want to hurt my feelings, right?" "How so?" "Inasmuch as you are saying those hurtful words to me, make sure you don't go about sharing fake imposters and sharing fake information about me, because I know you've been doing that," accuses my incredibly incensed scammer. Have you proof that I've been talking about Ye? This ought to be good. Okay, where's your proof, my little one? But I said her proof, my little one, and it doesn't much matter because the scammer probably didn't even really read that. "You came this far to inbox me telling me I'm lazy. It sounds weird to me, and I know you are trying to make me depressed by saying those words." Again, manipulation, emotional manipulation. But he literally was lazy. He was too lazy to send me a message, so I had to send him a message. Like, how hard was it? So hard. "I know you aren't a true fan of mine, but if I may ask, where are you from?" See, he couldn't let it go. He should have just walked away right there. Poor little Mugu. "You know nothing of the sort, Mugu of mine. You claim to not be able to reach out to me, and I showed you proof. It took me 2 seconds to message you. Figure that seeing as you all choose to have business chat, might be smart enough to know how to use it. Guess I was mistaken." I really was. I was very mistaken. They seem to think that having a business chat makes it easier to scam because they can't video record and you can't have those messages going back and forth and what have you. But you can still do voice notes. You can still send pictures. So I really don't understand. I'm sure I will figure out why they use business chat. I haven't figured it out yet. I will figure it out because you can still get banned from Facebook from using business chat improperly. So that can't be it. When I figure it out, I'll let you all know. Anyway, he was lazy, and I am not going to apologize for calling him lazy. Although funny that he wants to know information about me even after I called him lazy. Please stop the disrespect, says my disrespectful man. Can I even call him a man? I don't know. Of course, this isn't at all proof, dear Bobo, that I talk to others about you, so I'm still waiting for that. It seems you've took this too personally, he tries to Uno reverse me. And if you don't mind, can we resolve it? Who's taken what personally? You 2-day tearhead. No sense you got, I told him. What do you mean by this? Nah, Control P day worry am, I told him. I have been trying patiently to understand your point, but it seems you frustrating my thinking. Yes, I'm frustrating your thinking, boy. That's exactly what I'm doing. 'Tis as I said, nah. What more can I say? Huh? Such a smart man he is. Dear, that won't do for you to be frustrated with me now. Can you calm down? Figuring I'd throw it, because they're constantly telling us to calm down. So can you calm down? That might help the situation. I have trying not to get upset, but you seem pushing me to do that. Can we resolve this at once? And please stop your hurtful speech. So I sent him a gif of, Wayne and Garth saying we're not worthy. I don't know if he caught that reference or not. Probably doesn't know what Wayne's World is. But if I may ask, where is this all coming from? Which hurtful speech? Asking so I know what not to say. Where is all what coming from, dear? I don't get you. I mean, if they can sound confused, so can I. I haven't gotten this from anyone before. I hope you know you're being disrespectful. So, I'm the first one that put up a barrier in front of him. The poor little guy. I don't know whatever he's going to do. I hope he finds people that are worse than me at frustrating him. I really do. I'd actually rather hope he doesn't find any work at all. I hope he gets off the platform altogether and, flies straight. But, that's a pipe dream, I'm sure. So at this point, I went and I looked back at his private page. And at that point, he had only 1 like and 1 follower. So, of course, he'd never gotten this before. I mean, unless, of course, he's one of the scammers that has done so many different scams. And then this is a brand, like he just, instead of using his old... Oh, memories. Instead of using his old... profiles, he just made a new one. I don't know, but 1 like, 1 follower kind of tells me that he probably only just started. He's new, so of course this wouldn't happen. Oh yeah, I know you love me. I'm gonna keep a good smile for you always. Please, when you see this, send me a kiss. Stupid manipulation. This one had only been created in September, and I was talking to him in November. And I know it was November because it was shortly after that Stolen Valor lady that I already posted. So yeah, he really wasn't very good at this. I haven't gotten this from anyone before. I hope you know you're being disrespectful. Just to remind you that he said that. And he's the one that put a mad face. No, why he put a mad face on his own comment? I don't know, whatever. I don't think he knows how Facebook works. No one has called you out before? I find that hard to believe. For you, though, I will make an effort to try. I think it's only due to the fact that you have only had this one for such a short run. Is it your first? I just hope you guys have a happy Sunday, though you started it on the wrong foot. If he's going to try to gaslight and manipulate me, I will Uno reverse it back to him. I understand you are saying your mind, and I won't mind hearing more disrespectful words from you. See, here's where he should have been more careful about what he said. He won't mind hearing more disrespectful words. So that's him giving me carte blanche to give him more disrespectful words. Okay, I'll bite. Which word was untrue or disrespectful? I have made it clear that you should please calm down, let resolve whatever the matter is, he yells at me. He made it clear that I should calm down, but yet I'm the first person that told him to calm down. Baby's crying. Glad to see you don't mind hearing my thoughts, though. Indeed, do try to calm down, sir. I beg. I will be glad if you share with me your thoughts. Again, he doesn't know what he's in for. And then he gets confused about me telling him to calm down. Huh? Wonderful. Then we are agreed. Let's chat on Zangy, if you don't mind. And I'm sure you've all have heard this 10 million times, but if the person that you are talking to, whether they are a, quote, celebrity, end quote, or just a regular Joe Schmo, wants to move you from the platform they have, quote, met you on, end quote, and I say those in quotes because technically they haven't met you, then there is a 98% chance that they are a scammer. I'm only giving a 2% chance that they might be real. Because why would you move from one platform to another if you weren't worried about getting your account taken down, and if it wasn't because you wanted to get more personal, delicate information off of other people? Just saying. Hard to chat on an app that I don't use. Hope you understand, old bean. And in his response to it's going, huh? I said, yep. Oh, I see. So I gave him a love heart. Splendid, I said. Almost supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I don't think I have caused any harm, so why don't you share with me why you are upset? He's the one that's upset with me. But now, we did this, back and forth. Who's upset? Who needs to calm down? Meanwhile, the whole time, I'm trying not to pee my pants laughing. I'm just saying. Well, no, you wouldn't think so, would you? Not at all upset, love. I don't let myself stress. All I do is state facts. Like I said, facts don't care about feelings. To me, you seem stressing yourself because you keep saying what's bothering you. I still remember this hurt statement. He really didn't like me saying facts don't care about feelings. Nar, I drop anything that's bothering me like a hot potato. And then I thought I would sing to him a song. Let it go, Let it roll right off your shoulders, don't you know? The hardest part is over, let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Love that song every time I hear it. Of course, the first time I heard that song was watching the Disney movie Meet the Robinsons at the very end. Gives me chills. I think it's called These Small Wonders, is what I believe it's called. I will be very confidential in resolving with whatever the issue is, but you seem keeping it to yourself and claiming you have said it all. So I gave him an exclamation and a question mark because I don't understand. He was trying to make some kind of a point that wasn't the top of his head. Please explain this. I don't understand what you meant. I think it was a typographical error on your part. He gave me a thumbs up because that was a word salad that made less sense than most word salads. Yeah, it is, he face palms. All right, he says about letting it go, and he face palms again. So I continue to sing to him. Let it slide, let your troubles fall behind you, let it shine, till you feel it all around you, and I don't mind. If it's me you need to turn to, I will get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. I'm very surprised about all what you said and how you made me feel. I'm beginning to get sad right now, and I don't want to proceed longer with this chat, he cries. Poor little man. Okay then, I suppose it was interesting meeting you. Now I can go back to chatting with Johnny Depp. Happy Sunday to you, I said. I wish I could proceed further with this conversation, but I can't. Although I would like to chat you more, but for now you made me sad, and I don't know what I ever did to you to deserve all those words you said to me. But then he says happy Sunday to you too. This kid's so confused. It's fine. I have lots of editing to do anyway, and I did. I had so many people on the go. So you'll be busy, right? I said, sure, dear. And then he says, hey. Hey, Yaz, so you changed your mind. You think so? Facepalm. No, I'm asking so. I didn't, he says. You must have, because you're talking to me, love. All what you said to me has been reflecting on my mind, and although it's fine. Please, if you know what that means, let me know. Okay, so you changed your mind, you mean? Maybe. Glad to see you've changed your mind. Now we can chat. I actually want to hear this from you on audio, so I can also speak to you too and clarify myself. And I guess we should chat on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp, you have to use your phone number. And if you're not careful, I don't know if you can totally hide your phone number from the scammers when you're on WhatsApp, but they can definitely get your phone number. Someone correct me and let me know if you can actually hide that information, but I wouldn't want to go on WhatsApp and potentially have my phone number there for them to use. You want to hear what on audio, I said. Hear that I'm glad that you changed your mind? I would like to speak to you personally because I have something fatal to tell you. Fatal? Who's going to die? Let's see each other on video call and I make something clear to you because I can imagine all those words you said to me and I need clarification from you. Well, what's the fatal bit though? It's not my fault you choose to use a business account now, is it? You could have done a video here if you hadn't made such a huge mistake. Well, this isn't the right place to have this conversation because it's strictly monitored by my management. Of course it is. So are you on Zangi, WhatsApp, or Telegram so we can text there? The good thing is that you still can send voice notes here. So all isn't lost, I told him. And I said that's a lie about his management monitoring him. That's just bullshit. I'm not sure about how things operate in Nollywood, which is Nigeria's Hollywood. But luckily for you, in Hollywood, actors have rights. And I sent him a 6-second voice note, which I can't remember. I said something to the effect of voice note or do this or something. So he could hear that a voice note, I proved to him he could do a voice note to me and I could do one to him. So anybody who has ever got a scammer and they're doing a business chat and you ask them to do a voice note, if they say they can't, it's bullshit. They absolutely can. I have proven it. Message from the dark side. And Yoda agrees. So he says, huh, to my voice note. I guess he'd never heard a voice note before. I don't know. I said, you didn't hear what I said? How odd. I couldn't get what you said. Do try again to listen. I'm sure if you move away from your family, pets, farm animals, and well, it's supposed to be and farm animals, that you can hear a 6-second clip. Ha! I see, he says. Yes, understanding dawns. Remember Nahu borrow cloth nor day to dance for party. He thought that was effing hilarious. I don't know why he thought it was so funny because I literally told him to tread carefully. Maybe he just thought that my threat was funny. But the fact that he thought it was funny tells me he definitely was Nigerian because you don't understand Pidgin unless you're Nigerian or have studied it or tried to learn it. Anyway, he was Nigerian for sure. 'Tis true, you need no cutlery to chop slap, which is basically fuck around and find out. And he's like, wow, and he's laughing. So I said, Omo, Oro. Oh, please send me your WhatsApp number. So I reminded him that it's hard to chat on an app that I don't have. Right then, self-centered cafe boy. I'm out. What the fuck? Well, you left me for a week, so I figured you're not serious. Not good to ignore people like that. I have every right to be angry. And I went back onto his private page. And in that week time, he went from 1 like, 1 follow to 14 likes and 14 follows. These children hustle hard. This one's not as good as some of them, but I mean, to go from 1 to 14 in a week, he has been... The amount of time and energy that he puts in to stealing from people, he could be putting in to actually making money and actually feel better about himself and not get ulcers and stress. Anyway, whatever. Where are you even from? You are always pissing me off. Pissed off that I know and use your Nigerian Pidgin, or just pissed off that I'm not a client who will remit? I think if you are going to hit up random people to pull off the stunt you guys do, you should grow a thicker skin, nah. Look, we both know that if you sent a voice note right now, your accent wouldn't be one from the UK. He sends a thumbs up. So I sent him one too. I see you're playing with me. How so, dear? Cat got your tongue? So then I tried again to see if he was still there. Said, how's tricks, love? Very good, he says. And they were, because he was scamming, legit scamming people and getting money. So I said, yarn me Tory. So tell me a story. And then that was the middle of November, and in December I thought I'd check again. Did cat got your tongue? Happy new month, dear, he says, all happy with himself for scamming poor victims out there. And you know what? Say what you want about how stupid you think people are to fall for these. The fact of the matter is that people do fall for these people. People do give these people money. I hate to even call scammers people, not going to lie. It's because of 10 million different things. There's complications. There's something going on that these people are able to scam. The way we stop this? Information. And keep speaking out about it. Indeed, I said. And then I thought I'd try another song with him. I'd like to build the world a house and furnish it with love, grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. But he didn't get to see my song because the page wasn't available. Facebook had taken the scammer downtown. It's not often these days that we see Facebook or Instagram even being on their game and taking down scammers. They quite often seem to enjoy letting these people run the world. But in this case, it was quite satisfying that Tom Ellis was let go. I mean, the likelihood that the scammer came back under a different profile is, 1,010%, but hey, I got a kick out of it. I hope you did too. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you learned something, and give it a like, give it a subscribe. I'm going to try to make things more interesting for you also. You're not like yachting in your chairs. But when all you have is just a phone, this is what you do. Please stay safe out there. Don't get scammed, because I care.